Today we are answering an age-old question. What is more important when it comes to fighting? Speed, technique, or power? We have seen lots and lots of memes of pictures of Canelo next to a bodybuilder and people saying if the guy on the left showed that he could beat up the guy on the right, what would you choose? And most people think, oh, the bodybuilder would win. Guy with massive muscles versus a skinny little white guy. You just assume that strength beats not strength. So what is it?
That's because of Hollywood.
It's the same with all superheroes. They all want to look big
Captain
and muscly.
America.
Yeah, Captain America, Thor.
Bruce
They are
Wayne.
all big, buff guys.
Then
but
you
in
get
reality,
the tick.
well, perfect example of power versus technique. I say perfect example, it's a movie. When the Hulk fights Thanos in Avengers Infinity War, we have the Hulk.
Let him have his fun.
Hulk is big, strong, throwing big things, and Thanos just goes boom, 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 trap, 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 flip throw, bang, bang, beats the fuck out of him because technique beats power.
Who's Thanos?
Yeah, you're not a superhero buff, are you? Speed versus technique versus power. We're going to test these things out and give you a couple of insights into why each one does work, but what it also needs in the first place. With the likes of people like DK Yoo and Bruce Lee, they think that speed is everything. If Brad is stood this close to me, and I can whip it out perfectly. But if my timing is bad, so here we go, speed versus timing. Ready? He beat me on time. Doesn't matter about speed. He physically just timed it better.
Well, not only that, if you've got all the speed in the world but you miss.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the best one. Like another one with DK Yoo and that, if the guy stands still right in front of you and he knows you're going to throw the move, it's very easy to look very effective. So if I'm hearing the guy's wearing a helmet, which means fuck all, by the way, he's wearing a helmet, and then you watch him spar and his speed counted for fuck all because he missed almost every punch.
For those of you that don't know, DK Yoo is a Korean martial artist who is the owner of a system called War Combat Systems. He claims to be incredibly fast and does lots of demonstrations where he lunges at random opponents, never touching any of them, but claims that they would have hit their opponent. I found a demonstration of DK Yoo at a Taekwondo event, and here we see him trying to touch his opponent by literally lunging at them, flying with terrible footwork, and in this case, the dude is so fed up with his bullshit, he just sticks out a tiny foot and DK Yoo almost falls over. Myself and Brad have also done a full review on the sparring footage that is available on YouTube. Please check out the links below if you'd like to see this video.
What was that? What was that?
Disgusting.
What was that shite? He only slipped the same way. He actually looked like he was doing this the whole time. Speed kills, we all know that. If you look at...
A bullet.
Well, yeah, a bullet.
Well, the weight of a bullet isn't what kills you. The size of the bullet isn't what kills you. It's how fast it physically moves. To the point on the end, it creates PSI, pounds per square inch. If that thing is traveling at 1,000 feet per second, that energy is traveled into a single point. If I could move my finger at 1,000 feet a second and drive it into Brad, it would go straight through him. So there is a speed versus power versus technique kind of arcing movement graph. It's like speed versus effectiveness, and then as it goes up, obviously, then it becomes really effective, but that's down to a range as well. My arm only physically reaches as far, a bullet goes much further.
I just got a little tiny hole here, and then your face goes that side, like my left hook. Speed kills, as we know, Joe said about the bullet. Mayweather's jab, it's not just fast, it's the timing, right? It's the distance that's so effective, right? He could throw that jab at half the speed and it still be as effective, but with the speed on top.
Moving on to the next one, power. Does power And
Or strength, Joe. What do you reckon?
Strength.
Strength or power?
Strength, yeah, because power is different because
It is, yeah.
someone can be small and have really explosive power, but more explosive than speed. Power, I like to think of it as like the torque. It's the force behind the speed.
Someone who does physics would be able to tell us what the equation is of power.
No,
at the bottom.
I actually know a little bit about it. So engines, the horsepower is how fast the wheel can spin. If that wheel has no torque, you would be able to put your hand out and slow the wheel down. Something really light that spins and you can stop it. If you look at something like a lathe, which turns relatively quick, and if you put your hand in it, you will literally lose your arm because it will not stop. That is torque. That is the power of the punch.
Like a diesel engine.
So speed is, as you see, whenever you see Bruce Lee throw a punch, his snap back is as fast as the punch. So the impact is quick.
Nice snap to it.
A Muay Thai leg kick, it has power. It comes through the body, which is the driving torque force, versus a karate kick, which is
Flick.
a flick, which
Still
is
hurts,
speed. Yes,
Sensei
but
Steph, no
way
issue
less than the driving force of a shin coming through the body. That's torque. So power in that way does come through, but strength is something completely different. You can be the strongest person in the world and still be a pussy. And we're going to put this to the test with a little lift off here in the gym.
The truth is I am twice your size, whether you want to admit it or not. I am twice your size, and you know that I definitely would have an advantage in the fight. How much you weigh, Ron?
127.
wait, how much?
127.
Kilograms? Pounds. All right, guys. He's 127 pounds. He's half your size, Prophet Muscle.
Okay, so we are going to start off with the bicep curl. We have a really nice preacher bench here. We're going to stick on some weights and see who can lift more between me and Brad.
Who's your money on, bitches?
Right, we are going to load on 20 kilo plates and see how many Brad can do. Right, 20K. Easy peasy. Next, 40K. Cool.
Send this bitch ass to get some more weight, do you know what I mean? This is how I know this is not actually the correct weight.
60K.
Because I cannot bicep curl 40K normally. That's it. Might better do a 5.
65K.
Fucking hell. That's it. 65.
Yeah, heavy?
I could not do that.
Right, 65K.
I had to do that, mind, like with loads of warm-up sets.
Here we go, 65K.
Quarter reps, is it?
All right, all the way down.
All the way down, all the way back up. All the way back down. All the way back down, back up. And I can do 10 reps like I did. Yeah, you've done that pretty easy. I reckon that feels more like 35K.
Grab another 20. Nope. All the way down.
All the way back up.
All the way back up. 85K. Yeah.
So this one here, we got the shoulder press. God, in all fairness to you, it already feels a bit heavy for me now without any weights on it. This is probably my weakest lift. I didn't really give a fuck about lifting weights in the first place. I used to do deadlifts, squats, bit of bench, never really, quite a bit of back.
There's a set of 25.
That's too heavy for me now. Oh, Christ alive.
That's 35 kilos per side.
Oh.
Heavy?
Yeah, that's heavy, mate. Go on, bit more. Bit
Yeah,
more.
what, 10?
10 each side, let's do it. Joe's chose the exercises he's good at, biceps and shoulders. We're not doing deadlifts or squats or anything, do we? These little Italian spindle sticks.
Yeah, but bro muscles don't care about legs.
Yeah, we can see mate over there on the legs too.
Nope.
Not even close.
So that's 45K per side.
Which is like not even my body weight.
And up.
And you can get it up.
And up. And up.
Could even get that up.
There you go.
Yep.
Again, what does it show? That strength means fuck all. If I'm stronger than him, does that mean I'm harder than him? Absolutely fucking not.
Moving on to something I'm pretty good at now, which is technique. As I'm about to embarrass Joe in this section of the video, as he embarrassed me in the weights. Now, the problem is with technique. I'll just show you. I'm going to show you a good technique very, very slowly, right? Pay close attention. You'll have to look at me to see I even move. Now,
Perfect, technically perfect.
technically sound. But anyone could have hit me about 15,000 times. Obviously, we're exaggerating this. No one's really that slow. Well, there's been a few people I've coached that are that slow. So if you add a bit of speed to that with the technique, I'm not very naturally a fast person, right? But I'm pretty good technique and I make up for it and I don't waste time. So I'm not gonna do it fast, but I'll show you as fast as I can. Get ready? You didn't even see that shit, did you?
See? Perfect.
Technique.
In that case, I'll use my own final move. Serious punch!
Times have you seen this when people focus so much on technique when they're beginners that they load up on punches because they can't string the punches together quite right. But it's most likely their hooks. They'll drop and they'll be like, whack.
And they normally don't lean across, they don't use their body weight, so when they hook, it's like this. Instead of coming across, using your body weight to transfer the weight across, which is obviously a big deal. Now, but all you guys there now probably click on your keyboards or on your phone as fast as you can. What about Bruce Lee done the 1-inch punch? When did he use that in a fight? Oh, because it was just to show the principle.
Yeah.
I just love winding Bruce Lee fans up because he's so bitchy and easy to wind up. You bite at everything I say. But there again, the stunt double. Who was the stunt double? The real famous guy.
There's
the
quite a
true,
few of them, yeah.
the true martial artist in this film. But don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I don't have to wind up as many people as possible. And it works every time. Walter Evans is already getting cramp in his finger thinking about the comment he's going to put on this. Tai Chi Chi was wearing himself off and Master Wong's checking on the toilet seats. That's how it was. In Jiu-Jitsu, you can do techniques very slowly and win. Before someone goes, oh yeah, we're on about striking, I do at the moment. But in Jiu-Jitsu, you can go really slowly with good technique and still win. But you still need strength.
That's the difference. You can't have super great technique, no speed, and no power, because you will just get manhandled. But you have to, if you have strength and technique, you're literally Hodgie Gracie, just slow, methodical position before submission.
He's got great, Hodgie Gracie, I rolled with Hodgie, he's got some great hips as well. You would not want to be his girlfriend. Great hips.
So what is the perfect blend of speed, power, and technique? It's pretty much every single pro MMA fighter, if I'm honest. But then again, size does matter. If you put a 185er or 210, 215er in current shape against
220.
Against a Demetrius Johnson Mighty Mouse, weight does play a factor. He might be super fast, and he might be able to get in on you, but all you've got to do is impose your will, flatten, job done. Game
He's
over.
too small. I've sparred with really, really good small guys.
What does Benson weigh?
Benson
He's
is
155, really?
Yeah, but he walks around, he's about 10 kilos lighter than me, I expect.
How'd that go?
Well, it normally in my favour, because I was too big for him. Size makes a difference. That's what this weight class is. People say, oh no, but if so-and-so went up to your weight, you'd be fucked. No, he would be, because I'm naturally this big. He's not.
Yeah,
he's going to put all this muscle on. If not, he's just going to stay really small, and he'd be carrying my weight. I'm quite a tall guy too, got half decent long inch, 77-inch reach. Monkey arms.
Hands are fucking
Big
sledgehammers.
hands, yeah, and he's got a drop on you. Yeah. So what we're saying is, basically, you need all three of these, right? This is something I got told a long time ago by a guy called Nick Witz, right? You've got two grapplers, both equal ability. The stronger one will win.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? The stronger one will always win. Because he's got you all equal, but the stronger one will win. Then it comes down to the fitter one will win. And then we're technically, so
And
it goes back down.
likewise, you have two boxers, both same size, similar technique.
The
But one of them
faster
is
one will win.
faster. Probably
We'll get
the
the
faster
punches
one.
off first.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it works. That's the way it works. It
Yeah,
sucks
so
if
there
you're
is
slow.
no one fix is better than the other. But I will say, if you just have pure speed, yeah, it probably doesn't mean much. You have to have a mix of all three. You can't have great technique, no power, no speed. You can't have lots of power, no technique, no speed, which is the bodybuilder in this situation. Fuck all technique in fighting and can't even scratch their own ass. Yeah, it's just not going to work. So here's a quick little graph of where we think it should be.
Good skill level, good technique.
Speed, meh.
Back up the strength.
Yeah.
Speed was always a downfall. Running was not my strong point at school. I remember doing the 100 meters once. My teacher goes, "Oh, don't forget, it is a sprint."
So you're telling me you weren't a killer at school like Bruce Lee was?
No, I didn't go around beating up kids. No, not that that makes a difference. What you done when you were 15 does not mean shit when you're an adult, if you
No,
ask
it
me.
doesn't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So there you go, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out all the links below. Also, subscribe to the channel, like the video, write a comment. I'm sure Walter Evans, as we said, is probably going, yeah. Hi, Walter. Cheers,
Walter.
mate. We enjoy your comments.
do
Really
like
fun
you.
video, but it's all good fun.
Just shorten them up a little bit.
Just a little paraphrase.
Just like
paraphrase.
bring it
Just
down a little bit. Just a little bit of like.
Or even
Bruce Lee,
4 smaller comments rather than one huge one.
Yeah, just so I can break it up instead of just
Yeah.
scrolling past it.
So there you go, guys. Until next time, from me, Joe, and Brad, adios.
Word to your mother.